Have you ever seen a child who looks perfectly fine on the outside, but you can tell something is hurting them on the inside? Many kids grow up thinking they are the problem, when actually the problem was the way they were spoken to. Words can shape a child's whole life, even more than punishment or discipline. Today, let's talk about 8 things toxic parents say that can silently break a child's heart. Please share this video with anyone who might need support or understanding. What if I told you that every year, thousands of children across the world are reported as victims of emotional abuse, not just physical harm? Reports from child protection organizations, including health and family services in different countries, show that emotional abuse often goes unreported because there are no visible scars. But emotional wounds, they last much longer. Children remember words. They remember tone. They remember the feeling of not being enough. So let's explore the harmful things some parents say and why they are so damaging. Number 1, insulting their appearance. You're ugly. You're too fat. Your hair looks terrible. Imagine telling a flower it's ugly while it's still trying to grow. That's what these words do to a child. Many studies on child psychology show that children who are mocked for their looks often struggle with body image later in life. Some even develop eating problems, constant self-doubt, or a fear of being judged. Mini story. A girl named Mia once said her mom always called her chubby. Even when she grew older and became healthy and active, she still avoided mirrors. She believed her mom's voice more than her own reflection. Parents are supposed to help children feel safe and loved, not ashamed of their bodies. Number 2, making fun of how they act. Why do you walk like that? You act so strange. Why do you talk like that? Kids believe their parents like they believe the sky is blue, without question. Development experts say that children around ages 5 to 12 are in a stage where their personality is forming. If parents constantly mock them, the child may become scared to express themselves. A boy named Daniel loved dancing, but his dad always laughed and asked, "Why do you move like a clown?" Daniel stopped dancing by age 10 because he thought something was wrong with him. Children should be able to be themselves, not hide their personality out of fear. Number 3, hurtful wishes. I wish you were never born. I regret having you. I wish you were more like other kids. These are some of the most damaging sentences a parent can say. Mental health researchers say children who hear these phrases often struggle with feelings of worthlessness and depression later in life. A teenager shared that when she was 9, her mother said, "I regret having you." Even after becoming an adult with a good job and friends, that one moment stayed in her heart like a bruise. According to the National Child Traumatic Stress Network, NCTSN, statements that reject a child's existence create long-term trauma responses and low self-worth. No child should ever feel like a mistake. Number 4, making the child feel like a burden. You cost me too much money. You make my life harder. I'm tired because of you. When parents say these words, children start to believe they shouldn't ask for help or share their feelings. Child behavior specialists note that kids who grow up like this often become adults who apologize for every little thing, even when it's not their fault. Mini story. Liam was only 8 when he heard, "You're so expensive." After that day, he stopped asking for school supplies because he didn't want to cause trouble. Children need love, not guilt. Number 5, comparing them to others. Why can't you be like your brother? Your cousin does better than you. Other kids are smarter. Comparisons crush a child's confidence. Experts in childhood development say comparing kids creates jealousy, anger, and low self-esteem. It teaches children they must compete for love. Mini story. Two sisters, Sarah and Lena, grew up constantly compared. Sarah was called the smart one, and Lena the lazy one. As adults, they barely spoke because they felt they were always in a silent competition that neither wanted. Every child deserves a chance to be their own person. Number 6, calling them hurtful names. You're stupid. You're useless. You'll never succeed. Words like these are like poison. Researchers say that repeated verbal abuse can affect parts of the brain responsible for emotional control and self-confidence. Mini story. A boy named Omar once failed a math test, and his father shouted, "You'll never make it." Even when Omar got older and improved in school, he still believed he was not smart enough. Encouragement helps children grow. Insults hold them back. Number 7. Threatening to leave. I'm leaving you. You'll wake up and I'll be gone. I won't stay with you anymore. Abandonment threats fill a child with fear. Child therapists explain that kids who hear these threats often develop trust issues, anxiety, and fear of losing loved ones in adulthood. A girl named Hannah said her mom used to shout, "I'll disappear one day." Even when she was in healthy relationships later in life, she always worried that people would suddenly leave her. According to Mayo Clinic Health System, abandonment threats contribute to attachment disorders and chronic relationship anxiety in adulthood. Love should feel safe, not scary. Number 8. Breaking promises. If you finish this, I'll buy you something. I'll take you there next time. But then, nothing happens. When parents break promises repeatedly, children learn not to trust. Researchers on parent-child bonding mention that trust is built on consistency. Broken promises teach children disappointment instead of hope. A child named Ayan waited all day for his dad to take him to the park. His dad promised but never came. The next time someone promised him anything, Ayan said, "People never keep their word." The Nemours Kids Health Organization explains that repeated broken promises weaken resilience and damage a child's trust in adulthood. Trust is fragile, especially for children. Words don't leave bruises on the skin, but they leave marks on the heart. Childhood is a powerful chapter of life. The things children hear become the beliefs they carry into adulthood. If any of these phrases sound familiar to you or someone you know, remember, you deserve kindness. You deserve safety. You deserve love. Please share this video to raise awareness, support children, and help parents learn healthier ways to speak to their kids. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.